Okay, here we are, people. That door being open is going to drive me batty. Okay. Here we go. We're just waiting on people. All right, we got somebody in here. Man, I ate too much today, y'all. I ate too much today. Oh. I fixed a chicken casserole tonight and I pigged out. Hey, Freedom. Hey, April. I made a chicken casserole, honey. I made a chicken casserole, spinach, and corn. And man, I ate. I feel like a dog dick. I'm just full. And one of my subscribers fixed me some channel art today. I will try to figure out how to get it up. He also fixed me a deal for making merchandise. They're so cute. Y'all, I look like Hank Hill. They're hilarious. And I'm assuming y'all know who Hank Hill is. He sells propane and propane accessories. Oh yeah, that is Kate Bug. Oh. I tell you what I do for Freedom. It is funny when you see this picture, you would swear it is a woman Hank Hill. I busted out laughing. My eyes look Asian because you know how when I smile, my eyes smile and it's just he got that down to a T. Change the glasses and I would be sister. Hey, Maniac Granny's Homestead, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, I tell you what, it is so cute. It's a cartooniture, but it's so cute. My husband just looked at it and he just shook his head. I said, it does look like me in a cartoon. But I said, even though it does look a little manly, and I looked at him and grinned and I said, do I look that manly? But I did paint my nails today, last night. I started to put on war paint, but then if I'd have put on war paint, y'all wouldn't have known me. Because I look a lot different in war paint. Well, when I was born, Rob, this is what's so weird. When I was born, I had coal black hair. Then my hair fell out. When it come back in, it was darn near white. Then it started getting a little darker and a little darker. My little granddaughter that I don't know if y'all noticed her, Lena, was she here last night or the day before? The one with the real long hair. By the time I was her age, that's what my hair looked like. Yeah, war paint, makeup, war paint. Anyway, huh? This right here? No, that's the paint. I just hadn't got it all fixed. Anyway, what was I saying? Then my hair kind of turned when I got a little older. My hair started turning a lot of red, and then it just started getting dark, 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 dark. Is that the old wall color? The candle, the wall behind the candle. When I was burning the candle, that's the old wall color. So yeah, it was pretty much the same color as there. And then Kate wanted this room purple. So I painted this room purple for her. Well, then she moved out of the room and I got stuck with the purple room and I was like, I fell off the porch as a kid and shoved my teeth back. Oh, man, Rob. But, well, my poor teeth are like the stars. It was either spend $5,000 to have one tooth fixed or spend $1,800, have them all yanked out and new teeth and never have to worry about a toothache. What do you think I chose? I didn't have no $5,000 for one tooth, I'll tell you that. So now my teeth are like the stars. But most people don't even know I have dentures, so. Hey, Frank. No, no. I call Jeffrey, I call makeup, I think it's the Indian in me. I call makeup war paint. I always have. I've called it war paint since I was just a child. It's, I don't know, it's not being racist or anything because I'm Indian. So, thank you, April. But no, I call makeup war paint. I started to try to put on makeup today, and I thought, oh, what the bother. I don't like dentures, but you know what? I hate toothaches. I would rather deal with dentures as a toothache. Oh, wow. You lost your teeth or lost your dentures? I'm confused, Janet. Well, I like to dress up every now and then. I like to dress up every now and then. But that's not very often because I'm going to tell you what. Putting on makeup is a job. It's a job. I only wear makeup I normally only wear makeup if it's going out to dinner for our anniversary or if Rick asks me to put on makeup or if I'm taking him out to dinner for Father's Day and his birthday, I wear makeup maybe 4 or 5 times a year. Ow! You're wearing natural blush soon anyway. Well, see, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was young, I used to wear makeup all the time because I had an issue. I didn't want to be that freckled-faced little girl. I don't mind the angel kisses now. I'm older. I wear it maybe, well, let me take that back, Red. A lot of times I wear it on Thanksgiving and I wear it on Christmas. So maybe 6, 7 times a year I wear it. But I'm going to tell you what, y'all. It is a freaking chore. And most of my makeup is it's expired, but I still use it. As a matter of fact, some of my makeup is from when me and my husband first got married. I still have some from that long ago. Isn't that scary? I probably need to throw it away. I will have to do a get ready with me one of these days for the women. So me and them can put on our war paint together. Oh. Oh, you may be going to McAllister tomorrow? Well, shoot, let me know, Rob, because Rick was going to go to McAllister tomorrow, too. And I'll just go with him and we'll meet you. Hold on, Jeffrey. I'm missing it. Let me... I missed what you said, Jeffrey, up above, other than, isn't that why they have expiration dates? What was your question, sweetheart? I missed your question. What was your question about, isn't that why they have expiration dates? They say that makeup is only good for 6 months. But I have eyeshadow that is at least 26 years old, if not older. Because it's made out of minerals. So, now my mascara I don't keep very long because I'll keep mascara for 1 year and toss it. Because if mascara can cause an eye infection. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. But no, like my eyeshadow, if it's something that's actually going to be right next to my eyeball, that stuff gets chunked and new gets bought. I don't want an eye infection. But shadow, it doesn't bother me for it to be old. Unless it starts stinking. If it starts stinking, that stuff's going. I'm doing good, Bonnie. How are you? I'm still tired. I haven't been getting much sleep. Janet. See, I told y'all, you never know what in the world we're going to end up talking about in here. Lost dentures floating down the street. Oh my goodness. You may see a fish since the flooding, Janet, one of them big old catfish maybe walk or swimming around with them in his mouth. You might have gave him some new chompers. I keep mine glued in. My husband, as long as I have had them, and I have had the dentures now for over, right at 13 years. My husband has only seen me without them twice in all that time. Oh. But yeah, my husband's only seen me without my dentures twice. And that was because he walked in on me when I was brushing them to put them right back in. But at least with dentures, you can take them out and see every nook and cranny. I have to say they're the easiest teeth to brush. Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, Janet, there's a catfish walking around thanking you, going, yan, 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 with his new chompers. One of these days you'll see a fish swim to the top of the water and put his face out and smile real big, and you're going to see your dentures. And he's going to be saying, thank you, Janet. I ain't never had that happen, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You hope Charlie Tuna has them. Oh my goodness gracious. When the car passed you, you hit in the floorboard. Oh my goodness gracious. That is hilarious. You're right, Dave. You're right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be funny. We need Janet up here. Hey, Heather. Oh, you're missing all the fun, Heather. Janet lost her dentures, and one of the catfish around is swimming with them. He's smiling because he's got a brand new set of dentures. And Bonnie's throwing bras at cars. She took her woman's lib right to the top. She just threw her bra out the window. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Y'all, I've laughed so hard. I'm going to have to let y'all watch The Morbid Candle for just a little bit. But I can still read what's going on. There, Dave, there's your Morbid Candle. Hey, Patty, you come in just in time to see the candle. Oh, that would be... Oh, Dave, that would be funny. Well, after prayer chats, Jeffrey, we just sit and talk and have fun. Honey, you wouldn't believe. Our chats go anywhere from this to way out there. I mean, some of them get way out there. Yeah, we're having a candlelight vigil because YouTube don't want me to have my cancer stick. See, I can't say the C word. I can't say the CIG word. And I can't say the SMOKE word. They didn't say I couldn't say cancer stick. I have to say that's well, smokes and eating is my worst habits. It's in their new... It's in their new, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called, Freedom. But what gets me is people are allowed to drink alcohol and people are allowed to smoke medical stuff. So, I don't know. But I tell you what tonight, y'all. I ate like a pig. I was a little porker tonight. I think I'm trying to get my body as big as my heart is, and that's going to be... If I do that, I'm going to end up being in a big old gal. And I already am a big old gal. Some people don't know about it, Janet. Some people don't know about it.
I'm eating all the Jello.
I'll get them towels.
But it's on their new... I don't remember what it's called. It's one of their forums. All right, if she comes in, I'll tell her. But Bella from Bella D Designs was telling me, so I went and looked it up, and I'll be darned. They're getting strict with their criteria rules. As long as I don't say those words and they can't see it, then I think they had too many people complaining about people doing this on lives. It's not like they can get to the stuff that comes out of it. It wasn't going to give them cancer. They wasn't getting secondhand, you know what I mean? But people were complaining, telling them it wasn't professional. I ain't a professional. Well, hey, stink bait, how in the world are you doing, honey? It's been a long time. I don't know about vaping, honey. Yes, Jeffrey, yes. It's about everybody being offended for every little thing. Yep, double standards abound. But you know, some channels is all about drinking. Oh, wow. Me too, Freedom. Me too, but what can we do? Amen, Bonnie. Amen. This thing right here, I don't get behind a wheel and kill somebody because I'm intoxicated. Oh, I know. No, someone, I don't know. They may have. They may have. I had one lady that come in throwing a wool-eyed fit because I was doing that on a live. She said, I quit 8 years ago. I didn't come in to see somebody doing this stuff, blah, 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 blah. She said, I was a new subscriber and now I'm a non-subscriber. And all I could think is, bye, Felicia. Does that make me a bad person? Oh, is that what it is? I'm one of the cool kids. They don't want me to be a cool kid. No, that was one of the stupidest things I could have ever started. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, I'm just enjoy complaining. But I'm going to be honest with you. These were the stupidest things I could have ever started in my life. Or one of the stupidest things. I wish I'd have never started. But I did. Now I'm paying the price. I feel that way too, Bonnie. I do. But if you have that content on your channel, you will not get monetized. And oh, I bit the bullet and did what a lot of people were telling me to do. It wasn't because I wanted to. I got in trouble this morning. I had a fellow YouTuber call me, which was one of my friends, and he's a subscriber, telling me to quit him-hawing around and get that PayPal link on my channel page because I was blocking other people's happy. And I was like, what? He said, you know how you feel when you're able to give to somebody, blah, 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 and you're blocking it to where they can't have the same feeling. Quit blocking there. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to do that. I just don't like asking for help. And I got told, suck it up, buttercup, and do it. So for the ones that's interested on the cabin thing, and it's set in a pool, yeah, he was telling me I was blocking their blessing. And I was like, oh. So, yes, it was, Vance. It was. Hi, sweetheart. Anyway, he got in the middle of me like white on rice. And it is on my, if you look up there where my, I'm not going to advertise it on my videos. But it is up there by where my Twitter link, my Instagram link, and all that is, if anybody's interested. But yeah, that's where it's at. So, but as far as me posting links to it, I can't do it. I'll put that one link on the page. If they want it, then they can go to my main page, and there it is. And I do have it in a certain pool that says for cabin. And that's all it would be used for. I know, Wendy, I know. And let me tell you, he got me in on that one too. But he told me to quit blocking people's blessings and let them have their blessings. And I'm like, oh, he ripped me a new one. And Vance knows him very well. Hokey Rob knows the man very well too. Oh. But Vance, I have got to get that channel art up. That is so cool. Thank you so much. And I will have you some money on the 4th, sweetheart. That I look like a woman Hank Hill. I busted out laughing. That was hilarious. I loved it. Oh, did you go to their GoFundMe? Well, Jeffrey, I'll tell you what my account is for. I don't know if you was here. There's a situation that has came up. My son is fighting for his kids. I have to have the cabin livable, which means it has to have a ceiling, running water, kitchen, bathroom. Done. And I don't have the money to do it, so that's why the pool is up there. Hey, Sonia. So if people want to help, they're more than happy to go to my, I'm more than willing to let them go to my main page. And up there at the top where it has the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, The PayPal deal is there, and it's set for a certain pool, and that's the only thing it will be used for. But I'm not the type of person to ask for help. I love helping others. I'm looking at well, I still owe $3,600 on the building, but I'm making payments on it, so that's not a big deal. But I'm probably looking at close to that much finishing it out. I've got most of everything done, but it's going to cost me probably $3,000 to $4,000 to finish it. Well, the water meter itself is $1,700. I don't have the money for that. So that's where the biggest chunk of it is for the water meter. Thank you, Red. But yeah, just the water meter because they won't let me put it on my water. You cannot have two residents on the same water. So they want $1,700 for a stupid water meter that isn't actually mine. It's mine to use and still have to pay a monthly bill on it. Yes, prayers is the best. So yeah. But I've still got to insulate. I've still got to insulate the whole ceiling. I've still got to cover the whole ceiling. I've got to install a toilet, running water, and fix my kitchen. He's gonna try to cover the water meter. Right now, all of his money is going to an attorney to fight for his girls. So well, once he'll be paying all the bills and everything else once his money quits going to the lawyer. Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, lawyers are not cheap. Well, Jeffrey, I'd still have to have I'd still have to have the stuff to do it. I can do it myself, but I don't have the funds to purchase the stuff. And see, even with the Self-Reliant Roadshow, you have to have the money for the fixtures and all that stuff. Which I can do the labor. I'm the one that wired it. I did everything in that cabin myself except for one ceiling fan and Rick put in the attic ladders. But everything else I have done myself. Oh, he didn't have all the cash? Yeah, but he had quite a bit of it because he said that, I forgot, at one point in time, he had like $5,000 pulled back that people had given him. Well, shoot, I don't want that much. I just need to get the cabin done. That's all I got to do.
It's still humid as hell out there.
No, we don't have you're talking about one of those Habitat for Humanity stores? I think the closest one is either Tulsa or Oklahoma City. And I ain't crazy enough to go either place on my own willingly. Them people will kill you there. They are that bad. They be crazy. There on my main page, on my main channel page, up at the very top where the channel art is, you'll see my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and at the very end, I think it's somewhere through there, there's a little PayPal link, and it'll take you straight to that pool. Good night. Frank, are you home or are you still in the hospital, sweetheart? Oh, well, there goes Freedom going and grabbing it and putting it in here. You're still in the hospital? Are you feeling any better, baby? But I'll just be happy when my channel finally gets monetized. And it don't matter if I make $2 or $25. You know, you gotta wait till you at least have $100 before they'll send you a check. But shoot, that $100 a month would flip and help me. Well, see, but I do have a problem with it, Rob. I have a problem with it big time. I like doing things myself. I don't like asking others for nothing. And then Bill gets on the phone with me this morning and, oh my gosh, he ripped me a new one. Told me, get that put on my account. Yes, sir. He's nice, but you know, Rob, he can be very intimidating. I still like over 1,300 hours. I have my subscribers, but I still have over 1,300 hours to be monetized. And then I don't know how long it takes. Excuse me. I don't know how long it takes to start getting any. You may have to, Rob, because I tell you what, he can chew. You know him? He can chew some bobo. Man, he got in the middle of me like white on rice. Thank you, Jimmy. I just can't. I don't know how you don't understand, Jeffrey. It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to let go and ask for help. I am the giver. I am not the receiver. But boy, oh howdy, this morning did I get ripped a new one. I was trying to get Rob to come out here and load a bunch of stuff up. So come get it. Yeah, but they have people that I don't know how to explain it. They're young. They know how to. I have a lot of problems asking for help. Oh, I know, babe. It's just it's so hard to, it's so hard to, baby. It's just hard to. If it wasn't for my grandbabies, I wouldn't even put that PayPal deal on there. Yeah, I'm very old school. If I don't work for it, you know. Oh, I was raised you always worked and you worked hard for everything you got. I ain't got much, but what I got is mine. So I can't apply for it until I reach those hours. I still have over 1,300 hours I gotta go before I can get it. What, Janet? Hey, Mrs. V. How are you, sweetheart? Long time no see, darling. What did I do, Janet? You said I'm Dana. When I get an I'm Dana, I'm I am good. Yes, Janet, I know, darlings. I know. I know, Janet. But you got to understand, darling, I'm a giver, not a taker. I love to give to people. And that's what, oh man, that's what Bill, he said, you know how you feel when you give to people? I said, yes. He said, then stop blocking their blessing. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, it's hard for me to accept things. So y'all need to do some prayers to make me give up a little bit of control and accept. Oh man, Bill ripped me a new one. He made me feel about that tall this morning. Ah, thank you, Patty. That means the world to me right there. Okay, Rob, do I put them on cattle panels? Will that be a good enough trellis? Hey, Khaki, how are you, sweetheart? We have you on the prayer list. Will cattle panels work, Rob? Because I have cattle panels. Thank you, Mrs. V. I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. All right, Rob, you're going to have to show me what you're talking about when you talk about a single wire. You mean like T-posts with a single wire on top? Isn't that cat a pain? I know what you mean, honey. I'm daddy's little girl too. Hey, Tony. Rob, is it like running like for grapes? Is that the kind of trellis you're talking about, like running for grapes? Where they just have wires ever so often? Cat, you're moving. Pipe posts. Okay. Okay. But run them like I would run it for... She said, hello, Abby. You're awesome kitty. Tell you what, do you know with someone you love so much, but it's so tired that there's... Yeah, I understand. Good night, Tony. You take care, honey. Thank you for coming in. I understand, Bonnie. I understand. Hello, Yabby. Okay, just top wires, no lower wires. All right, brother. I can do that. Now, do muscadines take a lot of water? Yes, okay. All right. That's what I need to know. I can imagine, Bonnie. I can imagine, sweetie. It's hard. It's hard to do with. I know what you're talking about, Bonnie. I know. I know. Believe me, sister, I know. And you know, there's so many times that sometimes yours do need water, but it dries out quick. Okay. But you know, sometimes they just keep on, Bonnie, and keep on and keep on. It gets to the point you love them, but you get to the point you look at them and you say, I can love them from afar. I have been there, girl. I have been there. So I know where you're coming from. And sometimes it's just easier to love them from afar than it is. I'll put you in my prayers, Bonnie, and let God just let God take it over, hun. let God take it over. It's like I'm going to have to let God take it over with the goats. Watch the plants. They will tell you what they need. Okay. Well, you know I'm going to be calling you a lot. Rob, this is happening. What do I do? But, yeah, you got to get out of. I'm having a problem getting out of. I'm having trouble getting out of God's way when it comes to the goats. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I'm so sorry. No, 7,000 views is just views. I have to have 2,700 watch hours. A view can be they went over and watched your channel for 3 seconds and left. A view is just a click. Yes, he does. He does need to take primary responsibility. But right now, I have to get it to where he has... How do I put it? He has to have a place. But right now, I mean, his money is going towards a lawyer. The kid is working. Right now, he's working in New Mexico, trying to make money. And all his money's going to pay for a stupid lawyer right now. And he works in the oil field. Yeah, he can rent an apartment, but my gosh, you're talking about a lot of money around here, sweetheart. And the thing of it is, if he rents an apartment, it's still going to be my responsibility to get the girls to and from school because of his work hours. So if he has an apartment in McAlester, it's going to be hard for me to get there, get up in the mornings, go to McAlester, get the girls, take them to school, come home, go back, get the girls, and take them home. So if they're here next door, it makes it easier on me. I can get them up, get them on the bus, and there we go. You see, I'm trying. Because he was talking about trying to get an apartment in town. But it would make it so hard on me to have to try to get my daughter off to school, then turn around and go get his daughters and take them to school, then get his daughters from school and take them back home. Because he's working. But you see how I'm getting at? And if his daughters is only 50 feet in front of my house, that makes my life a heck of a lot easier. Yes, I understand. It's his responsibility. I know. I know that, honey. Yeah, and that's what would work for us and the girls, is them to be in the cabin, because not only that, they could get off the bus here. Nana can watch him until he gets off work. Then he can spend his work evening with them. They can go to bed. Then next morning, he can wake them up, bring them over here to me, because, you know, he's working 15 and 16-hour days. Well, you know what oil field's like. But he's working 15 and 16-hour days. And but he even told me, he said, Mom, if you can get the cabin done, he said, I'll pay rent. I ain't worried about no stupid rent. I just want my babies, you know. I don't care about no rent. I just want my babies to where I know they're taken care of. I know that they're not being hurt. And that's my goal, is just to get my babies out here. Yeah, 16-hour days are normal. The thing of it is, see, normally he would just let the girl stay here, and him have custody of them. But that's not how it's going to be able to work, because according to a lawyer, he has to have a residence. He has to have this and that for the girls. Plus, he has to have a babysitter. I would be a live-in babysitter, but they're not. For him to be able to get them, he has to have all of this. She can go shack up with whoever she wants to shack up with, which is what she's doing. She doesn't have to provide nothing for herself. But forgive me for what I'm about to say here, people, because I don't mean it bad. But our justice system is bass-ackwards. You know, a father has to prove that he is worth, that he's a good father. A father has to prove that he is a good father. These mothers can go out there and do whatever they want. They don't have to prove crap. And it's not right. It's not right. It's not right at all. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get on high horse. But, I mean, that would still be, Bub would still have to go in and do the flooring. If he wants floor covers, I don't have to have floor covers. That is a luxury. But if he wants flooring in that cabin, he's going to have to go and do the floor covers and stuff like that. I just have to provide the necessities. You know, I have to provide a toilet. I have to provide running water. And a way to keep the house cool and warm, which would be the insulation in the ceiling. That's all I've got to do. And make sure they have a little kitchen. Yes, yes. Exactly, Rob. Yes, Bonnie, they would be in my care. But he would have full custody of them. Yes, they have to have heat. I have heat. I have a propane tank and I have an infrared heater. In that one series where I was showing the different sources of heat, That infrared heater I showed is what heats that cabin. I would love to find a little wood stove. But right now, propane will be fine. Oh, I missed it. That would be awesome, Sonia. But I have pretty much, that cabin is pretty much complete, except for the bathroom, the insulation in the ceiling, and what I'm putting over the ceiling. And I've got to do a little kitchenette in there. Other than that, I have everything complete. Because a judge won't look at it that he is supporting them. It's stupid, Bonnie. It's very stupid. But unfortunately, I know how Oklahoma law works. I worked for a lawyer. No, I don't have to have permits. I live out in the country. So I don't have to have any type of permits. I don't have building codes, even though I built it to building code. But that's what I'm saying, you know. A man has to prove all this. A man has to have all this and all that. While a woman don't have to. I gotta shut up. Our judicial system is screwed up. I'm sorry. It is screwed up. There is no sense a man have to bend over backwards to prove himself over a woman. They should go by the same. Yes. But it's, you know, it's just hard to make it. Am I sure what, Bonnie? Yeah, in the state of Oklahoma, he has to prove that he can provide for those kids. Which he can if he's not having to give all of his money to a lawyer. Which is crazy, because a woman can go move in with whoever she wants to. Doesn't have to prove that the guy is a good guy. Doesn't have to prove nothing. And it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Yep. You got it, Janet. But a woman don't have to prove crap. Oh, I'm not going to take it all on myself, baby. I'm not going to take it all on myself. Now, in Oklahoma, we don't have to have inspector permits if you live out of city limits. Oklahoma is a pretty forgiving state when it comes to buildings. It's too dark. I'll try to do it. I'll try to show y'all the cabin one day. Yep. Joint custody is $5,000 here for a man. For a woman, $2,500. Full custody for a man, you're looking at $5,000 up front and then continuing to add money until you get those children. Yes, Bonnie, it is time for candlelight. How did you know? Hey, Lady B. We're going to watch the pretty little candle. But yeah, I'm not going to take it all on myself. I just want to get it to where it's pacifiable by a judge. You understand what I'm saying, Jeffrey? So if they want to send DHS out here to look at it, it would meet all their standards. Oh no. But I'm not trying to make it fancy or nothing, Jeffrey. If he wants luxury, he's going to have to do that stuff himself. Oh man, Betty, I'm sorry. But if he wants luxury, then he better buy his own house and everything else, because Mama ain't doing that. Mama's going to get him by. Because all Mama's going to do is just do enough. Because I understand he can't pull all this money out of his pocket at once. And it's got to be done at once. I understand that. Yes, yes, sir, I raised my kids. I understand this has to be done at once. And I understand the kid ain't got the money to do it at once, paying the lawyers and everything else. I don't have the money to pull out of my pocket to do it. We barely make ends meet. So, well, we've got the stuff figured out for the children. You know, we've got the beds, we've got everything that we need for the kids. It's just, according to the state, he has to have running water. He has to have they have to have a place to take a bath. So that means I've got to get the bathroom done. I've got to get the kitchen done to where they have running water in a sink. It's not going to be a fancy kitchen. It's not going to have cabinets. It's going to have shelves, and it's going to have maybe 1 or 2 base cabinets. That's it. It's not going to be no luxury suite. I just got to... My main concern, honestly, right now, is the ceiling and insulation. Well, see, he can support the kids once he's not having to pay lawyers. That's the problem, Jeffrey. There's no apartments out here, honey. The closest apartment to me is about 30 miles away, and I can't get up and get them kids back and forth. That's why we're doing what we're doing. That's right, Janet. That's right. Yeah, it's less upfront money, baby, but I can't physically do that every day. I would love to be able to. I would love to be able to. I just can't. So the way I see it, if God helps me, I'm going to do what I can. And if God helps me provide, that's fine. If God don't see that it needs to be done, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it would be a lot easier for me with the kids 50 feet in front of me. No, he won't be home every night. That way, the kids will have to be staying with me for the 2 weeks. He's gone. You see what I'm saying? But he has to prove he has a place. Why rent an apartment and be out $1,200 a month and only be home 2 weeks out of that month? But I've got to get the apartment in livable condition. The kids will be staying over here with me most of the time. They will be home with their daddy when he's home. We're just trying to get the kids out of an abusive situation. And this is the only way we know to do it. Yeah, Grandma will be home. Because if he's throwing money out the window for rent, that's money he could be feeding my grandbabies with and doing this and doing that for the grandbabies. That's my only concern is them grandbabies. He's a grown man. Yes. And see, to go to the school that they would be going to, they have to be in this school's district. If they're not in another district, if he has an apartment in another district, they can't go to the school to catch the bus here. And then that would be crazy for me having to drive to town every day for 2 weeks. And then him and then him be in town with them for a week, and then they'll be out here and me going another 2 weeks. Oh, thank you. I know, but Red, the kids need away from her. I can't tell exactly what is going on, what she does. Oh, okay, Rob. I can't go into detail on here because if I was to go into detail and they see it, then they could use it against me. Do you know what I'm saying? But those kids have to be got out of that situation ASAP. So we're kind of in a rock and a hard place right now. Yeah, private investigators. Yeah. Oh, I understand that, Jeffrey. I do. But as a mother, I am a nurturer. And you know how mamas has got to fix things. It's in our nature, or some of us mamas. It's in our nature. But that was just, it would be just like me saying, all right, say if you came in here and you told me that you were homeless and everything else, I would break my neck to help you. I'm just that way. I understand where you're coming from, Jeffrey. I do. I understand that. I do. Not right offhand, Janet. But like I said, it doesn't matter if it's $20. That's $20 that would help. I'm not. And I don't want to put the responsibility off on others either. It's just, I was told to ask for help, so that's what I'm doing. If people want to, they can. I don't expect them to. If they want to, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine. I could use the prayers more than anything. But mainly, keep my grandbabies in your prayers. See, I would have had extra money to do the cabin. But my daughter Amanda last year was diagnosed with cancer. And every extra money I got was going to help Amanda with her treatments. So everything I had saved up went to help her. And then I got slammed with this. So and please keep Amanda in your prayers. They're doing tests on her again. She either has a tumor on her pituitary gland or she's pregnant. Please pray for pregnancy. Oh, I am all Mama Bear. I am all Mama Bear. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Rob. Oh, I don't feel responsible, Jeffrey. I just feel I need to try to help the best I can. And this was the only way I could figure out how to help. I hope you understand where I'm coming from on that. And I don't want others feeling responsible. I don't want others feeling obligated. That is not my intention. Yeah, we do. Oh, you're fine, Jeffrey. You're fine, sweetheart. You just talk away. You just talk away. You're totally fine, sweetheart. I understand your concerns, and I understand your concerns about me worrying and feeling responsible. And you don't know how much I appreciate that. Because you're looking out for my health. And I do thank you. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Cheryl. Don't feel like you have to, though, okay? Do not cut yourself short. Please don't cut yourself short. I understand, Jeffrey. I understand. You don't know how much that means, Rob. You offering to help. Rob is a really nice guy. I like Rob. I missed getting to meet him, though. Bill said I missed him by maybe 15 minutes. I was like, you're kidding me. Oh, Rob, I have window units. I have windows. I have my heat. And I've got a camper out here that's really too small for my family. But it has a propane stove in it and a propane refrigerator that can run off electric and propane that I'm thinking about taking out of that camper and using it over in the cabin. I just got to build a cabinet around it. You know what I'm saying? But I have the refrigerator, I have the cook stove. Hey, Crystal. Well, thank you for stopping by. Oh, Bonnie, thank you. But, honey, don't feel like you have to. Please, 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 y'all don't feel like you have to. Well, Rob, I may be having to have you to come help me with that refrigerator and stuff. Hmm. Because I'm not sure how to I'm not sure how to take it out without messing it up. Yes. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I missed what Vance said. I had to refresh my screen. Maybe it'll pop up here in a second. Yeah, Lady B saying something. It will get better. Thank you. It will get better, Vance. Thank you. Oh, we could do a live working on it. We're talking about trying to get my cabin ready for my son and grandkids. I don't know. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've been on here an hour and a half. Would y'all mind if I step out and grab me some water? I'm getting a little parched. Oh, go for it. Okay, I'll be right back. Gabby, you talk to him, baby. So sorry, y'all. I had to have water. Oh, good night, Bonnie. Oh. Okay. We have no color. We have no problem with your color. You're welcome. It don't matter what color anybody is. We're all God's children here. I thank you, Sonia. Red. Oh. So, what? Anything else y'all want to talk about? The red stuff I was drinking is this. It's strawberry crush. It's sugar free that you put in your water. It tastes pretty good. It kind of tastes like a flat soda. That's the best. That's the best way to describe it as a flat strawberry crush. I like it. I got the orange too. The orange is pretty good. See, here's the orange. And it's sugar free. But the orange is pretty good too. Well, y'all, I've been on here for over an hour and a half. They do. I like flat sodas. Well, I like flat fruity sodas. I don't like a flat cola. I don't like a flat cola. But I love the flat fruity sodas. I'm strange. But y'all, Vance, the guy that was in here earlier, he is the one that has created my new channel art. And I'll be getting it up. And he even fixed me a deal for t-shirts and things. Which is cool. But I'm telling you, I look like Hank Hill. A woman Hank Hill. It is so funny. But I asked him, I said, is there any way you can... I need a cartoon character about the farm and some of the farm animals, and can you include decor in it? Oh my gosh, y'all got to see what he put as a decor piece. Like I'm holding a picture. You've got to see the decor piece. It is hilarious. You put it on hog bait. I'll tell you what, my mom, she used to make her own catfish bait. And she would buy Danny King catfish bait. But then when she cut her dogs' hair, she would put their hair down in that catfish bait, and she would take a strawberry soda and put in there, and I forgot what all she put in there, and she'd mix it up, and made a catfish bait out of it. Them catfish would hit that like you would not believe. Now that little woman is a fisherman. It stunk to high heaven. But I tell you what, that little gal, she could sure catch them catfish. Thread works too in fish bait? Huh. Well, Mama used the dog hair because it was free. Because she would cut her dog's hair. Well, good morning, Food Forest. How are you? Or afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you're at. Hey, Amber. How are you, sweetheart? Everybody's coming in now that I was fixing to get off. I was gonna make it and I forgot all about it. That's what I was telling Kristen this morning. I said, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that challenge. So I'll just do a video for her. She don't have to have mine in a contest. You're getting a divorce. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Amber. Is it what you want, hon? I'm sorry, Amber. Well, kids, I'm going to have to call it a night. I'm going to have to see if I can get a little bit of sleep. Thank you, Cheryl. Big hugs back to you, girl. Yeah, divorces are rough. I've been through one. I pray to God the next marriage that one of us would die, because I think that would be easier than a divorce. And I love Rick to death. My husband I have now. But there's just days, I'd like to pinch his little head off. All right, good night, y'all. Remember, please, please, please remember, the world is a better place because y'all are in it. And you bring something to this world that no one else does. God loves you, and so do I. Bye, y'all.